It looks like over 30 to 40%, maybe even 50% of our citizens in the next 20 years are going to be obese.
Obesity is a crisis amongst our society.
Doing nothing is basically saying that you're okay with folks getting more and more obese.
We must do something, because if we don't, many of our kids right now will live shorter lifespans than their parents.
Obesity prevention is just all around good, healthy living.
Fit to Live was created out of a desire to reduce obesity. We don't want to be in the top 10 for obesity in the nation. We want to be the healthiest state in America, and North Little Rock wants to be the healthiest city in Arkansas.
Fit to Live just describes exactly what it is. We want people to be fit to live their life and live their life in a healthy way.
We formulated the Fit to Live vision, which is that North Little Rock is a Fit to Live community committed to healthy eating and active living. And we formulated a mission, which involves creating partnerships to address this issue. It involves collecting data to show our progress. And this is the most important part: create an environment in our city that empowers every single resident to make healthy choices.
I could never say that I think government should tell people what to eat or how often to exercise. I don't think that's government's place. However, we do have the opportunity in government to improve the choices that we offer our citizens.
The city of North Little Rock was very fortunate to receive a grant, a CPPW grant. In fact, we are one in 50 communities throughout the country that was lucky enough to get this grant to help us push our mission on public health to the front.
The North Little Rock Health Department got involved with the Fit to Live program because, it's a preventative health program. It reaches out, to our community and tries to encourage people to live a healthier lifestyle.
I can't think of anything more important than trying to give our citizens and those who visit examples of why we ought to live healthier lives. And living healthier lives is living better lives, more productive lives, more enjoyable lives.
Many of the products in our vending machines were, prior to CPPW, weren't that healthy. Now, many of those items in those vending machines, or 50% of them, are considered a healthy option.
In the past, you've had candy bars and potato chips, and now we've got, apples and fruit bars. So we want to balance out, people's ability to be tempted to make the right choice, and then we want to educate them on how to make the right choice.
Fit to Live started a group walk every Wednesday at noon during the spring and the fall, where anybody, it's open to the public, can come and walk either a mile or 2 miles through downtown North Little Rock and earn rewards for attending the walks. Part of creating a healthier environment in our city includes our physical activity facilities. And through the CPPW funding, we've been able to refurbish areas, basketball courts, tennis courts.
I found out about the weight training that they are having at the community center, which is right here in North Little Rock as well. And I recently needed to change up my exercise routine and had been wanting to do workouts with weight machines and free weights. And this all of a sudden opportunity came up to get these free classes 2 days a week, and I've gone for several weeks now, and I'm loving it, and it's doing a lot of good things.
You can come to any of those centers and enroll free of charge and be able to do Zumba, weightlifting, aerobics, hip-hop dance, line dance, all of those type classes to get you physically active, or just to get the community physically active in terms of trying to combat obesity.
One really neat feature we've been able to add to the North Little Rock River Trail is a QR Fit Trail. And the way that works is it's a series of 6 signs And each one has a set of QR codes on it, and QR codes are those codes that you can scan with your smartphone. Each different QR code takes you to a different type of exercise with your very own personal trainer on your phone. You can go down the trail, either walk, run, or bike it, and stop at each little station, and then have your very own personal trainer take you through a set of exercises.
I don't want people to have to go through what I went through all my life, being an obese person. Now I'm overweight, and I'm proud to say I'm overweight because I'm no longer obese.
Our community gardens have just exploded. In the span of a year and a half, we've gone from 1 community garden in North Little Rock to 13. The City Council put aside $40,000 a year for community garden awards. So community groups like neighborhood associations, nonprofits, church groups can apply to receive money to build a garden. And they do that in exchange for the public having access and for them getting the community involved in this.
You're encouraging community members to take a more physically active approach in the growing of their food. They become a little bit more familiar with their food. We've learned over the past 2 years since we've started our organization and this initiative that there are people who don't know what eggplant looks like, what a potato looks like before it looks like a French fry. So that's been something that has been very instrumental in helping people to become more aware of their food and what they're putting in their body, is to become more physically active in the growing of their food. It's also increasing the level of accessibility of fresh produce to people in neighborhoods that they haven't had before.
What Fit to Live did for the Boys and Girls Club, it equipped us with the things that we needed to provide those services. It helped us in our swimming pool, it helped us with pool covers and making the pool something that those kids could be proud of. It gave us the opportunity to invest in the children instead of into infrastructure. The sense of pride that those children had in a basketball court that they could call their own, they use it day and night, and it's a safe place that they could go and they knew it belonged to them, and a fun place that they could get exercise.
We have gotten our playgrounds refurbished at some of our schools where normally you would see kids standing around not playing on the equipment, whereas now you see them playing on the equipment before school, after school, and now on the weekends you even see families out there engaged in physical activity.
Schools have a huge influence on our kids' health, and we're thrilled to be able to partner with the North Little Rock School District.
We were able to have Tasty Fridays, which is probably being the biggest hit I think I've known as the fruit veggie lady. Throughout the district to the elementary students, because every Friday students were eating or tasting some type of fresh fruit and vegetable. But not only were they tasting or eating some type of fresh fruit or vegetable, but they were getting a nutrition education lesson.
I'm getting great feedback from the parents and from teachers. When they took a break from the ACTAP benchmark test, they got to use the healthy snacks, and that was very successful. The kids enjoyed the smoothies and things of that nature, and it made them score much higher. Matter of fact, Lynch Drive scored 90% on literacy in 5th grade.
That is a school that has been in school improvement for at least 7 years, and so for them to achieve that, Ms. McDonald was so excited about it, and I was just excited to hear that she attributed to nutrition education and physical education.
The City Council and the Mayor passed a resolution to support the vision and mission of Fit to Live, and what that does is to keep the health impact of any decision the City Council makes top of mind. That will really help us remain and continue to become healthier in the future.
I believe that the long-term impact that the Fit to Live project will have on North Little Rock impacts certainly obesity prevention. But I think more importantly, it impacts a healthy lifestyle, where a healthy lifestyle becomes the norm.
There are all these people that know about Fit to Live and know about what we're trying to do and are just as passionate about it as we are, that have seen their own weight loss successes, seen it, how it impacts their lives and their families, that are so eager to help us keep this going because they want to keep the fitness classes. They want to see more trails and sidewalks in their neighborhood. They want to see more community gardens where people can grow their own food.
It's true, because of these opportunities and because of these special programs and stuff for fitness and health, it made a difference in us staying in North Little Rock.
We know we're on the right track, and we just hope to add to the numbers of people who take advantage of it, because it's for everyone's own good.
Fit to Live ultimately goes way beyond obesity. It even goes beyond healthy eating and active living. It really has to do with quality of life.